Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever's on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Release the need to be right. When you believe something, you assume you're right. You may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 45, P's off 2, gold contract flat at, well, up 150, trading out at 1,006 ounce. Silver up 31 cents at $32.13 an ounce. Platinum down 17 at 1,638 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.83 a pound. Light sweet crude up 80 cents at 106.87. Bonds up a point, ticks out at 136.26. Index up to 25 ticks at 79.85. The euro is down 14 at 132. We hit 14 point even on the S&P. Now, we have no conviction gas volume upside, but we also didn't have any downside on a short-term basis. On a longer-term basis, we certainly had volume. When we had the pullback, September 27th, 4th, downtown to November 25th, bottom back down with no volume, no conviction there. Okay, so 14 can get tested again. That's on your SPY. We did 671 million today. We should be doing double that amount, by the way, folks, at highs. You should that 80. We're at 30 into that bar, so that's saying bottom line. The market's going to have a chance to get into the bottom of the bar now. The bottom of that bar is 12,950. Now, what that does is that would substantiate that's a false break topside. That's what it does. When you get back inside a range, but just picture you get a three-family house, you're up in the 3rd floor, down to the 2nd, bottom line, you get down to the 2nd, they don't let you 50. Composite, we get to a new time, new high today, not all-time high. We hit 3090.08. That took out Mondays. Volume-wise, less volume, closed underneath it. What is that saying? That's saying that the NASDAQ did. We take a look at that correlation. The correlation inside that NASDAQ highs, if the highs are going to hold, should be about 2.42 billion. So the NASDAQ did what it wanted to do, meaning we'll see whether the S&P is going to or the Dow is going to. Now, let's go over to the energy market. The XLE, well, first off, I want to go to the gold market first. I want to show you something. So what we've had, the commodity market, my take goes like this. The commodity, we've been in a commodity bull market since 2001, September. Lower all the way, each top, in fact, let me just bring this up. So you had a lower high in November. That was at 1808. You had a lower high. That was 1792. Then what we've also had is lower lows. Now, what gold has also done is that gold took out its swing point. We built more. Go over to the energy, and this is why. Because the market's always talking, walking, and squawking. And what it did out here today is some decent, and it's subtle, but it did some decent talking, walking, and squawking. And this is what it is. If we go over to the XLE, what you're going to see, and this is so the XLE is the energies, right? Back 6 months. The high that was generated out there was on October 27th. Now, you remember, October 27th is the benchmark on the way up. It's going to be the benchmark on the way down also. The reason being is that we had volume at that point. October 27th, the XLE, $3.19. Now, you had volume there of 31 million. Okay, upside again. Takes that out, sit out on February 7th rather, with 17 million. So you're talking 17 million versus 31, less than half the volume. Makes a higher high with 12 million. So here's your correlation. 12 million, 17 million, 31, 27th level. Why? because on that large basis, that's where the last time you had real supply and demand crossing. Okay, we come off the high of 76. You come down the first time to 72.82. And we do that with 13.8 million shares. Well, what you had here today, swing point is $72.58, and you stopped right before it. The way it looks to me that is setting up now, and what you also are inside the October 27th swing point. What that's saying is that I suspect what you're going to see is you're going to see the energy complex accelerate down. Now, commodities, we go into the energy complex. If, in fact, that's what you see happening and it's happening tomorrow, that's going to be the beginning of the correction. And it's the commodities that once again are going to lead this baby down. So we'll see where this shakes and bakes. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is that we still haven't had volume on the way down in any of the actual indices. Like if we look at the SPY, SPY wants to go test the high again. We look at the 3Qs. What are the 3Qs? 3Qs had a failure out here. Got over the 60. Closed at 67.12. They did 39 million versus 60 million. That's a failure. And when we do come back, you know, we will go take a few bites out of that apple. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. We had the Dow 45, down 45, so at least it's staying up. NASDAQ up 1.